I could live in many other places, but I chose America because the American dream appealed to me. The opportunities, people work hard to fulfill themselves. That's the kind of life I wanted to live. My name is JJ Xu. I'm founder and CEO of TalkMeUp. Growing up in China, as many people could imagine, is very competitive, but I'm the kind of person who enjoys competition. I knew I was going to be an entrepreneur ever since I was very little. I was lucky that I have a mom that's very open-minded. She always encouraged me to have leadership in me. And I realized that public speaking training resource is considered to be the elite only resources, not just in China, but globally. And I realized how important it is for people to have such skills, not just public speaking, but interpersonal communication skills to form healthy relationships, to get things done, etc., etc. And here I am trying to make it accessible for everyone. TalkMeUp is an AI-powered software for professional communication coaching. With a tool that works in your workflow, we provide in-workflow analysis of your interpersonal communication and provide you immediate feedback on how you can possibly improve your communication skills. We're using AI to fully automate the whole process and make everything measurable. We not only look at your content strategy to see how persuasive you are, but also look at your delivery to see whether you're using open gestures to show you're confident, your sentiment, your facial expression, eye contact, to make sure you truly engage with your audience, just like a good coach at your fingertips. We did a very successful pilot last year with a leading media company, and we are very happy to find the result, which is we lifted the team baseline by 44% after only 1 month of trial. And we've seen people, their individual skill improvement, somewhere between 5% to 60%. Right now, we're still at a very small, young startup. We have got 1 patent granted and 2nd patent, on the way of approval. Our team has published multiple international papers in the AI field. So we're very proud that we are making the fancy technology useful for people in their daily lives. The Pittsburgh community is very supportive. That's why I chose to grow my startup here. Pittsburgh has its own advantage of operating the business at a low-cost fashion. Our office is literally 10 minutes walk from CMU campus, and it was very easy for us to attract talent from CMU and University of Pittsburgh. As a matter of fact, more than 50% of our employees, they are all associated with CMU and UPitt. Since day one, we have created over 20 full-time employment opportunities and over 30 part-time/contractor opportunities. We started to work with local nonprofit organizations by making the good communication coaching resources available for the marginalized population. And we are very happy to find that we are improving those people's skills by over 20% after only 1 month of trial. That means those people can find jobs more easily, and they have the leverage to argue for a higher salary to support their own families. Through our work, we are actually helping, at this moment, 17 enterprises, training over 2,000 of their employees to better their communication skills, and we're talking about over 20% skill improvement every month for them. Looking at the broader scope of the picture, I am very confident that we can help everyone in this economy to improve their skills. And for the US economy, if your financial success depends on how well you can communicate, we're talking about $1.2 trillion lost in 2022 alone due to poor communication in the workforce. My experience with US visa, the journey was quite bumpy. I came over here using my student visa, and after I graduated, I only had 1 year OPT. But at that time, I was trying to establish a startup. The impact of the visa challenges definitely slowed down the process of growing. A lot of investors would tell me, okay, we cannot invest unless you have the visa problem resolved because it's too risky for them. For startups, time is life. And we could have been at a different stage now if I didn't have to go through the lengthy visa process. We can do something about the policy, the processes to make it easier for those international students who have entrepreneurial dreams. I was probably the only one that I know of who got successfully navigated through the process and finally landed and right now growing the company. It'll be a shame that US is losing so many talented people. You can see very hardworking, talented immigrants creating all kinds of things every day. And we are making our dreams happen. And we're involving every resource possible, everybody around us to join our venture, to make things happen. That's what we're doing.